I have experience in this
Mm.
cosmetics, marketing, and all that. Man, by profession, I'm a photographer.
Mm.
Then by passion, I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yes, CEO. I have a company that's in cosmetics. It's called Laneka Beauty Solutions.
Mm.
We're based in Namumona. Yeah, that's me basically, briefly.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I'm a married man. I
did you
forgot
really
that.
have to add married man? You
Yeah,
married.
yeah, yeah. I'm proud of it because
Mm.
for life to be successful,
Mm.
there are so many things that you have to check in.
Mm.
I think marriage is also part of it. It gives you a reason to work, and
So for people who wanted you, they should not bother.
yeah, they shouldn't. Still, I'm a Muslim. They can. I still have.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So you've mentioned something about having a cosmetic brand.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about what it is that you do specifically?
For cosmetics, we do skincare products.
Mm.
That is, we have cream, we have lotions, we have oils, we have body scrub, um, we have oil for hair, and all that. Yeah, those are the products we produce.
Okay. Maybe for someone who is so interested into understanding somewhat deeper into what Havens is, what is it that really inspired you to start up your Havens brand, and what is it that inspired the brand itself, the brand naming itself?
We are inspired by so many things. I mean, so many factors. One of them, I want to have freedom,
Mm.
financial freedom.
Mm.
So, as after my graduation, I got a job. I was marketing for a certain brand in the same field.
Mm.
So when I got the experience, I was like, I wasn't satisfied with the amount of money I was being paid.
Mm. Mm.
And since I have long-term dreams, I was like, why can't I start my own thing?
Mm. Mm.
Yes, because you cannot achieve financial freedom when you're still depending on wages.
Mm.
You get. So for me to achieve that, I was like, let me start my own thing. Then I looked around. I was like, I have experience in this
Mm.
cosmetics, marketing, and all that.
Mm.
So it was easy for me to take that way of cosmetics than other things.
Is it right if I say it was more of money? Was it more of experience? Was it more of you trying to build the end term financial goal? So which is which specifically?
Of course, at the end of the day,
Mm.
we are all looking for money.
Yeah,
Eh?
true.
Yes, whether you're doing what or what, we all want money.
Mm.
So I think it was money.
So
Yes.
basically, it's like you thought the only means you're going to be financially free is, I mean, the only means for you to be free is
Yes.
by attaining finances or money. Yeah. So
Yes.
basically, you looked at having money as the one-way ticket to your freedom.
Yes.
So that is what
Okay.
inspired.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
for someone who has the money, would you also suggest that they start what you did, that go straight into a cosmetic sort of business because they have the finances, or because
No, not really.
Mm.
There's something that we call passion. There are so many businesses in the world, and there are so many rich people in the world. But it doesn't mean that all rich people do the same business.
Yeah, true.
There are some who are into ICT, there are some who are into factories, there are some who are into agriculture, produce, like so many things.
Mm.
So, but it all comes back to passion. What are you passionate about?
Oh,
What do you know?
So is passion related to what it is that you know, or because to me, if I'm to define passion,
Yes.
I would say passion is basically what is it that I love to do.
Yes.
So I think what you're saying is right, because if you don't love what is it that you do, it gets harder for you to keep running the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Yes,
Which
of
is
course. The reason why I brought in passion, starting up a business needs passion.
Yeah.
So if you're not passionate about something, you're going to give up. Because things are not going to go the way we hope. Eh?
Yeah, true.
You may start a business and you be like, man, this year I'm going to my startup. I'm going to launch my startup next year. I'm going to buy this, the other year, But when you go into that business, things are going to be the other way around. And if you're not passionate about it, you're going to quit.
That is a great point.
Yes, you're going to quit.
So, you said you started Haven's brand.
Yes, please.
And you've mentioned quite a few products that you make, from soap, from cosmetics, from hair gel, to scrub, to, at the initial starting phase of your business, what was your first product like? What was that first sort of product? How was it?
Oh, interesting. As I was going to start, there was excitement.
Yeah.
I know things are going to go
to do like a side job.
So I went to a friend of mine who had gone for some cosmetic formulation classes, and he had ideas about the formulations. So I went, he gave me some basics. I first worked with him, but along the way, I discovered that the guy was cheating me.
As in how? What do you mean?
He was helping me in production,
yeah,
and things were not coming out the way I calculated them. So I thought this guy was cheating me.
So just to cut you short, was it a financial cheat? Was it a product cheat? Was it a time cheat? What sort of cheating? Can you throw some more light?
Okay, it was a production cheat. This person was doing the same business.
Yeah.
So he told me that you buy the ingredients, the raw materials, bring them to me, then I'm going to produce for you. I give you the finished good, you brand, you got the market.
So
maybe the guy was kind of selfish. He never wanted to give me the formulation.
Yeah,
I don't
sauce.
know. Yeah, something like that. Because there are some people who will be like, man, the market, so many people are coming into the market is going to be small.
He was more so insecure.
Yeah, so maybe he felt insecure. So along the way, I started doing some little research about it. Then I came up with, I was like, I can do this.
Yeah.
Of course, I wasn't educated about it.
But you had the guts to take off.
Yes, yeah. And I can tell you we made some losses. Just
like with every startup.
Yes, we made some losses because we didn't know what to do. We didn't know about the preservatives. We didn't know the measurements. Like you get this kilo, you have to, all that.
Yeah.
So we did a mess. Yes. Eventually, we came up with a product that. I'll give thanks to that product, though we no longer produce it, but it opened the market to us. It showed us, it opened our eyes to the market.
Yeah,
we discovered so many mistakes with that product.
Yeah, that is really true, because when you speak of, it is no longer the same product you're doing, because most of us have this false thought that the thing I get to start with should be the thing that I should always do over and over again. So we fail to kind of adjust to the needs of the market. But when you say that, you adjusted and now you found a working product, that is a great thing to note. And along the way, you mentioned about the challenges that you got to face.
Yes.
What are some of the challenges that you got to face more so at the initial stage of you starting up a brand?
First, it's competition.
Yeah.
There are so many brands on market. So for you to penetrate into the market, first of all, our competitors are rich.
Yeah.
Yes, they have money. They have been on market for so long. Next, they have good quality products. And the challenges we faced, one of them was penetrating the market, like introducing the product to the market and they like it. Because whenever you find someone, the like you find them using a certain product.
Yeah,
of
true.
course, you're not going to find someone who is there like a virgin that they have not been using any product.
Yeah, obviously.
You find them using a certain product,
Yeah.
and you have to convince them how good your product is for them to adapt your product and leave the other one.
Yeah.
So it was a very big challenge. And another challenge was, actually it's still a challenge to us.
Yeah.
It's team building. Of course, you can't do everything by your own. Like you can't do marketing, you can't do procurement, you can't do production, you can't do auditing. Like you can't do everything as a one person. This is a company.
Yeah.
So team building, it's really challenging.
Oh,
it's
okay.
a big challenge.
So could you say that with all the challenges you went through, have you found a way of how to minimize these, or what are some of the ways you're employing to cut off those challenges so that now the brand tends to run smoothly?
Okay, for the brand, first of all, I talked about how to penetrate into the market.
Yeah.
Of course, what helped us was producing good quality product.
Yeah.
You get. So when you produce good quality product, people are going to look for that product. Of course, you're going to get referrals. When someone uses it and works for them, they're going to refer.
Yeah, true.
You get it? So we first looked at that, and the way I achieved that was through making more research about certain products, discovering, knowing my competitors' weaknesses, and I work upon that.
Yeah.
And we made a lot of research. We made a lot of consultations with different formulators who helped us to always come up with a nice product.
Yeah.
Then another thing was branding. Of course, people want something good.
Yeah, something that is appealing.
Yes. Before someone buys what is inside, they first buy the outer part, the branding. How does the product look like?
They call it a first visual impression.
Exactly. So that attraction. So we had to invest a lot in branding, which helped us, and actually it is still helping us to penetrate deeper into the market.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you said you faced a lot of competition, more so competition from bigger brands.
Yes.
Like the likes of, I wouldn't want to mention.
Yeah, true.
So specifically, how are you trying to handle such competition? Because those brands still exist. And
yes,
it's not only that, even other people are still coming into the business. So how are you trying to find solutions to that?
They do. First of all, for us, we set a goal. Yes, at times we set a goal, but it's not a crime to go beyond that goal. As long as you reach the goal. So our goal was to get, actually it is still, to get 1 million clients using our product.
Is that per day, per month, per year?
Per month.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
If we have a product and we think a person, if you buy our product, you can use it for a month.
Yeah.
You get the point?
Yeah.
You can either use it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but we gave it a month. If every month we can get 1 million people buying our product, like if in a month we can supply 1 million products, that's what we are looking at.
True.
You get the point?
Yeah. So
so for us looking at that in that way, that's our target, and we are doing all it takes.
Yeah.
To make sure that we reach that target. That is through making the follow-up with the clients, making that bonding with the clients.
So, let's say building your connection, your relationship between them.
Exactly. Building the relationship with the clients.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is such bigger brands still a problem to you?
Of course they are. They are. How? In prices. Of course, our people, Uganda is still a developing country. And the problem we have, people want good quality things.
Yeah.
But still they look at the prices.
Yeah, they're price
They
driven.
compare.
They're
Yes.
price driven.
Someone will be like, you have this product, it's the same as this, but your prices are kind of high, and I've been using this, of which the price is low, and it has been working for me. You get it?
Yeah.
You find someone is using a certain product, it has worked for them, and you bring almost the same product, it's of high price, and you want them to leave the other products and start using yours, of which they don't know if they are going to work for them like the way the other product has been working for them.
Yeah.
So it's also a challenge.
Oh, so
Yes.
speaking of quality and pricing, what are you doing? Have you? Because I believe your products are of good quality.
Yes.
So how are you maintaining that relationship between your clients based on the pricing and quality of your products that you produce?
It's building a relationship with the clients, like making sure you maintain that good customer care. Everyone, one day I participated in politics.
Yeah.
But there is this thing in politics whereby if you're looking for a vote and you come to someone, actually I've seen many politicians using it. Like you go to Busoga, you show the people of Busoga that you can speak their language. You go to Uganda, you show the people of Uganda that I can speak Uganda very well. You go to Western Uganda, you do the same. So using that, you're building a strong connection. You're building a bond with those people. So for us, what we do, we have so many ways how we are building the bond with the clients. Yes, we haven't started advertising on big social medias like TVs, radios. I think that's where our competitors are suppressing us. For them, they use those, but we haven't reached.
Yeah, but just to cut it short,
yes.
Are you trying to mean that with more relationship between you and your clients, the prices tend to mean nothing? Does that imply that, because let's say me and you have a great connection, does that mean I can pay for a product that is 10 times my competitor's price?
Not really. Of course, the price differ slightly. The difference is not much. Yes, it's just a slight difference. So what for us, what we do, we can at first when we bring in a product and we find that this company, they have the same product, we are going to first set
the base price.
Yes. Of which it's almost the same price with other people.
Yeah.
So when we convince you to start using our product and we build that bond with you, if we add a slight increment in the price that we think it may affect you, we are going to push on as long as the product is working for you. What we'll look at first is customer satisfaction with the product.
Oh, that is indeed true.
Yeah.
Now, I believe by now you if it's stages of production, you've already surpassed that startup phase. Yeah.
True.
So, in a nutshell, what are some of the movements or what are some of the shifts that you've tried to make to gain real traction, more so when it comes to clients?
First, I think we try our level best not to disappoint our clients, because the moment you disappoint them, the moment you lose a client, it's very hard to get that client back than getting a new client. So our weakness is not to lose a client that you have already gotten.
Yeah, so basically the shift you're making is trying to even get deeper into the connections with your clients.
Yes. If it's making phone calls, we do phone calls, we check up on them. Of course, we have a database. We keep
Mm.
the database
Mm.
of our clients.
Mm.
Goes check on them. Yes, you took the product. Did
Mm.
it work for you? That care
Mm.
brings the other customer to you, closer to you.
Okay.
That these people really care. That's why we always get questions from these people.
Mm.
You find someone calling you that have been using this product, not yours,
Mm.
but of other people.
Yeah, so you leverage people.
Yes,
other-
that I've been using this, and this, but it has not worked for me.
Mm. So you leverage your competitors' failures to build trust from there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you mentioned something about your competitors trying to do promotions, posting on bigger platform, bigger
Yes.
socials.
Mhm.
As someone who has passed the startup phase, how do you plan on doing that? Or how do you plan on shifting the way you do things to now start at least doing some sort of promotion? Because I believe when you surpass the startup phase, that would be your next step. So how do you plan on taking on that?
Yeah, it's in. Should I call it a manifesto? What should? How should I
Is
call
it called?
it?
I think it's the mission,
Yes.
values, and
It's
sort of
it's
a
it's
brand.
it's in our goals.
Yeah.
To make sure that we create the information.
Yeah.
And that information created,
Mm.
we find a way how it's going to reach the end user of
Yeah.
the product.
That's true.
Yes.
Mm.
Of course, when you see in our country, so many people that like there are two social medias that so many people use.
Mm.
That's radio advertising
Mm.
and TV.
Mm.
Yes, there are others like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and all that.
Mm.
But not everyone
Mm.
has a smartphone
Yeah.
or can access the smartphone.
Mm.
But at least someone can access a radio,
Mm. Yeah.
can listen to a certain radio station
Mm.
or a TV channel. So we are looking upon that
Mm.
as the money comes in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just to mention of that, not everyone can get access to internet, but at least someone in an household gets access to TV or radio.
Yes.
So doesn't
most of them.
doesn't that leave out
And
certain-
another thing that we are planning, you know, in this business, you have to be creative.
Mm.
You do, since I told you earlier that we have a lot of competitors,
Mm.
and they have been using the same procedure.
Mm.
So we are planning to be doing a skincare expo.
Yeah. Mm.
Yes, skincare expo.
Mm.
That I think it will also push our message.
Oh.
Yeah, the expo, the boot camp, and all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So going back to that point,
Mm.
you spoke of not everyone at least having internet, but they have either radio or TV in their household.
Yes.
So doesn't when you say most people don't have access to internet, doesn't that leave out a few potential clients or prospects that your business would have targeted if at all you chose to go the internet route?
Yeah, of course they do. As I told you earlier, that you can't satisfy all the 45 plus million people.
Mm.
Of 45 plus million people, we only need one aim.
Mm.
Yes, of course, we are not going to satisfy all the means. No.
So does that mean that most of your prospects or most of your clients, they are so more of the traditional kind of media than internet based?
Yeah, that's probably.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So maybe just to be curious, what is the
And maybe another thing that I forgot about, as we are starting, we used to do door to door, head to head. Like you give someone time, and when you give someone time, there is what we call network. I'm going to give you a certain information, or I'm going to feed you with the information, and you're going to tell a friend, and a friend will tell a friend, and that's how we build our network as well. As long as we focus on quality assurance, like the production, the quality of product should be.
Yeah, so basically what you're trying to mean is that you're relying so much on traditional media and then word of mouth, which helps you create a network that
Yes.
your brand needs to survive on.
Yeah, most probably.
Ah, okay. So, as of current, the beauty industry is becoming somewhat so much competitive.
Yeah.
We can all agree.
Yes.
So, a question, or someone might be interested into knowing, how do you get to find your unique edge that gets your brand, Heaven's Beauty, stand out on its own, that positions itself as as a lead brand when it comes to cosmetics? How do you get to do that?
What I have to tell you is one.
Mm,
Um, when we talk about the needs, human needs,
mm,
there is food,
mm,
right? But apparently, what I've discovered nowadays, or in the modern world, good looking,
mm.
good looking
So the
is
looks.
equivalent
Mm,
to food. It's like a need.
So looking good is basically
Yes,
a
yes.
necessity.
Yes, it's a necessity. Like someone can live out food, they first look good.
Mm,
You understand?
yeah.
Yes. So
So what you're trying to mean is that currently people prefer or optimize looking good than
Yes.
food. Is that what you're trying to mean?
they are almost but
Oh.
they are almost on the same line.
They're almost on the same line.
Yes.
So will they first feed themselves or will they first look good then feed themselves?
You find this thing going hand in hand. Let's say you have your 10,000,
Yeah.
you'll be like, I need the oil
Yeah.
and I need food.
Yeah.
Now let me divide this 10,000.
Oh, so you do a
5K,
split
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Now.
And the market is there. Yes, the
true.
market is there.
So, what has been the most effective strategy that you've employed to try and attract your clients as of now, given the competition in the market?
I think it's customer care.
Yeah. So
yes, customer care is our number one priority. Like we cherish our customers. Our customers. Actually, let me look into the camera. Our customers, you're our bosses. Like we love you so much. We cherish you. We listen to you. It's something that we can live out, and we first look at what the customer is saying. Yes.
So
yeah.
Basically, it is the only strategy you have is prioritizing more of what the customer needs than maybe advertising than what.
Yes, of course, you can advertise, and people are going. If you have poor quality product, they won't buy it. Yes.
So basically, you prioritize on customers, giving them what really gets to work.
Yes,
customer satisfaction.
Yeah, true.
Oh, that's a good point to note. Like, how long have you been running this?
I think we're going to be celebrating our second birthday in January.
Congratulations.
Yes.
So now the question is, are you yet profitable or you are break-even point? So basically what I'm trying to mean, like, are you trying to turn in some bit of profits based on what you put in and what you get out? That is what I mean with profit. And with break-even point is like, you put in the money, you're not getting profits, but all you're getting is something that is just enough to keep the business running. You're not earning and you're not making a loss. So at what point of level of growth are you at? Are you at a profit-based level where you get to invest in something and get some small bit, or you are at the point where
yes, we are at the profitable level. Reason being, we have some expenses that are covered by the business, the money we get from the business. Yes, and the working capital is there. You see that there is an increment without injecting in like fresh monies, personal monies. Yeah. But the money gotten from the company is increasing while you're covering other expenses like paying the salaries, buying other equipment. So I think we are at the profitable level.
So speaking of profitable, being profitable, at what point did you learn that, oh, now we are profitable? Now we've surpassed that stage where we are not making anything. At what point did you learn that?
Yes, of course. We at Heaven's Beauty Solution, we keep records,
Yeah.
we track. So we came to know that
Mm.
the stock is increasing.
Mm. Yeah.
You get
Mm.
today you have a stock worth 1M.
Mm.
After 1 month, you see that you have a stock of 1.5. After other period, you see that you're reaching 2M. So that's how we measure, like we are now growing without injecting in
Yeah.
fresh money,
Yeah.
because you cannot know why you're injecting in fresh money,
Mm.
whether you're growing or not.
Oh.
So we first had to hold on injecting in the new monies,
Mm.
and we monitored the stock that we had.
Mm.
Is it going to diminish or is it going to go up?
Oh.
Yeah, so that's how
So-
we measured it.
As a brand, have you ever thought of reinvesting that however small, kind of like whatever amount of profit you have you ever thought of reinvesting? It could be reinvesting back in the business or reinvesting some sort of other venture that will help the brand.
Yes,
Explain.
thank you so much. Reinvesting, of course, we always do that in the same businesses. In the same business that we do, that's Heaven's Beauty Solution.
So how do you do it?
But there are so many ways. For example, purchasing other new products, using the money you've gotten, that is reinvesting.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
get? Yes. Advertising, let's say, using the same money from the business, that is reinvesting. Yes. Let's say adding on the stock, on the raw material, using the same money you're getting, that is reinvesting the money. I think that's how I can answer you. Though we also have future goals of making it like a group of companies. So we have goals.
Oh, now
Yes.
speaking of that, how do you get to balance reinvesting the money and balancing your financial kind of health as a brand? Like, how much do you get to invest and keeping the business healthy? How do you balance that?
Of course, you have to do balancing every week.
Yeah.
That's a weekly basis. And even payments is done on weekly basis. Like everything is done on a weekly basis. So we sit down, we see the money we've made in a week, the money that is still in the market, like on credit, and we see the cash. Now we are calculating for the cash, the liquid money we have. We remove the salary payments. Of course, we have to pay ourselves. You can't run a business without paying yourself. You're going to cheat.
Yeah.
You're going to cheat a business. So after we remove all the other things, then we see the remaining money. It's what we say now. What do we need? Do we need this? Do we need this? We need the other one.
Yeah.
How much? Like we sit and count our stock. We audit our stock. Then that's how we reinvest.
Oh.
Of course, we don't have one product. Yeah, we have a couple of products. So we see which one should we invest in.
So earlier on you mentioned something that does with pricing and competition.
Yes.
So how is your pricing as Safe Haven's brand, your pricing, your packaging affecting the market and your clients?
Our prices are not so high. As I told you earlier that we are targeting umuntu wa wansi. Yes, umuntu wa wansi is our audience. So, and they are the majority. I told you that we need 1 million clients. So we sat down, we are like, are we going to really face to get the 1 million client of high people? No, but the
middle class,
the middle class, the lower income people, we can manage to get those people. So our prices are not so high to scare away those people. They are so friendly. As we balance it with the branding. Of course, the branding is expensive. So you have to sit down and calculate all that. Yeah, and you balance. It's all about record keeping and balancing your books very well.
So just a quick yes or no.
Yeah.
Do you ever consider scaling your business?
Yeah. Yes.
So, as you consider scaling your business at the level you are at, what are some of the challenges you're looking ahead and say, oh, this is going to be a problem to me? What are some of those that you can now sit and assess and give certain clarity on?
Taxes.
That's a good one. That is a big one.
Taxes.
But
You know,
are you trying to mean that the more you get to scale, the bigger you get to become, is the more taxes you get to pay?
yeah, most probably, because most of our system
Mm,
is still lacking.
mm,
There are so many products that are double taxed.
yeah.
Yes. So it's a challenge to us.
Mm,
Yeah, we see it.
mm.
We may face it unless if things change.
So is it just the taxes, or are there any other?
Taxes, of course, team building is still a problem to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, team building,
Mm,
I don't know. It's a very big challenge. Like to build a team
mm,
that is trustworthy, that is consistent. Like to get those people you're going to grow with, it's a challenge.
mm.
And remember, our clients bond with people.
Yeah.
Before someone buys a product, they first buy a person who have brought that product to them. So as I told you earlier, that sometimes we do door to door.
Mm,
These people tend to bond with the client.
mm,
So when tomorrow the other guy moves or goes away,
mm.
and the client sees a new person, they are going to be a little bit not comfortable with the person.
With the new
Yes,
guy.
with the new guy. So
Oh.
it's also a challenge.
So with the increase in technology, we see that a lot of technology has come in place to help people. Most of they want to scale.
Yes.
That is, they want to upgrade on their team building and teamwork. They want to upgrade on their systems. They want to upgrade on their operations. So, do you have tools, or are there any sort of tools that you consider using, or you might be using, to help you get to find means of how you can get to scale in that line?
We are still making research, but I think AI is available.
Mm,
Yeah, we keep learning every day. We
Mm.
keep making research. We keep discovering new things.
Mm.
So we consider that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, as someone who you've mentioned something about AI, so as a brand like Haven's Beauty, could you be specific about one or two AI tools that at least you use on a daily? Because I know people use AI so much. So, what two specific tools can you say? Oh, now these are my go-to every now and then.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, I know.
That's a hard one. Oh, maybe I'll answer that in the next section.
All right.
You note it somewhere.
All right. I know you don't want to spill your secrets, but that's totally okay. I
Yeah.
understand, because you wouldn't want your competitors or people to come into in your belt of skills that you tend to apply.
Yeah, you know.
So my next query or my next question is, you said you have more than one product.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, true. Yeah.
So how do you plan? Like, how do you kind of maintain the lots of many products that you have in terms of quality, in regards to the trust with your clients?
It's quality assurance. Of course, you have to do quality assurance and keep the records of each product. I'll give you an example of, let's say, Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola has been here for so many years, but the taste has never changed. You get it?
That
It's
is
always the same taste.
Mm.
So they keep their
They
they are assured of the quality.
Yeah.
That if
They
their
keep that
formulation,
consistency.
yes, yeah, true.
Oh.
So you have to be sure
Mm.
of your quality measurements. The formulation,
Oh.
you don't have to change the formulation. You have to make sure that if it's the perfume that you started with, let it be that. The moment you change, you're going to answer so many questions to the client.
Which ends up creating uncertainty and trust.
Yeah,
I totally get that point.
Yes.
So as a brand, Safe Havens Beauty, what is next for you? What is it that you're building up like next to?
It's growing.
Is that just growing itself, or it's more than that? The other ones.
You know, when someone tells you that I'm looking at 1 million people, it's when you're saying it, it sounds achievable, but it's not. So reading more, making more research, consulting more, talking to people, all that gathered information, it's what we put into consideration to see that we move forward, I think.
So, for someone who started a brand from scratch, what has it taught you? What are some of the things you've learned from growing a brand yourself?
Patience.
More so in a country like Uganda. Let me not forget to add that.
Yes, actually, you know,
Yeah.
their habits. Some people, okay, I think a habit can be good or bad.
Yeah.
Yes. So there are some, as far as finances or businesses are concerned, there's something most people lack. That's why some people prosper and others fail. You get? So in business, I think in everything we do, we should consider patience.
So basically,
it's
it taught
very,
you
very
patience.
important. Yes, it's very, very important. Why? We started as a group of 3 people.
Yeah.
But along the way, 2 went.
Yeah. So it became a one-man army.
Yes, it became a one-man army. And they lacked patience. And I was reading in a certain book, it's actually this, The Top 10 Habits of Millionaires by Cameron Keith. He divided people into 5 categories.
Yeah.
He talked about the very poor people. He talked about the poor people. He talked about the middle class people. He talked about the rich people and the very rich people.
Yeah.
And every class has a habit. You get? There's a class that is looking for day-to-day survival.
Yeah.
And there are those who are looking at the long term. And there are those who are looking at how to be comfortable, how to survive.
Yeah.
So I think when you're a team, you cannot all be on the same page. I don't know how companies. That's why I think in the big companies you're going to find CEOs having different shares. Of course, if at all you all have the same shares, that company won't grow.
Yeah.
That's something I've come to understand in making businesses. So, because we lack the other thing, there are some people who lack the other passion. Like, there's someone who is going to find it. If this thing we've started it, let's say poultry or this business, it's not bringing the money, me I'm out.
Yeah.
You get? And someone is there, they're going to wait for like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, and they start harvesting the yields. So I think it's patience.
Patience.
Yes, I've like that.
So
it's a really key.
Yeah. So as for someone who is watching us, maybe for the first time, or who is enjoying the show, what sort of advice would you give them, more so if they wanted to start a beauty brand, just like you did? In just about 2 to 3 points, what sort of advice would you give them?
First of all, passion. Are you passionate about that? Yes, let's say that you have passion about that. Secondly, what I can tell you, the market is there. The market is open. People are going to buy the products. And another thing, don't expect money as soon as you start. Some people tend to see a big company, they have grown, and they look at what they have achieved, but they don't see how far they have come.
Mm.
And you be like, let me go and start this my brand of the same category, and I'm going to be like these people. Man, you're going to crash. Yes. So it all goes back to what I told you. Patience.
Yeah.
Come in. If you're passionate about it, start, be patient, you're going to get money and maintain the quality.
Oh.
Yeah.
So before we get to close off, there's an activity I always want to give also to founders, just like you. And basically, this is going to be a quick yes or no, or just a one simple answer, short ones.
Yes.
And there are about 5 questions. I call it 5-pounder kind of trivia. So if you don't mind, should we go ahead and take you through it?
Yeah.
So, what is one business tool you can't live without?
It's fire.
What kind of tool is that?
It's source of fire. I think, fire source.
Fire source.
Maybe a gas.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So the next one is there any one mindset, quote, or a principle that you can't live without?
There's so many principles.
We just need one.
Hard work pays.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what's one book or one resource that got to change your life? Just one.
Poor Dad, Rich Dad inspires me a lot.
Oh.
Yes.
And then lastly, if you were to just start over from zero, that is tomorrow, what is it that you do differently that you wished you did?
I'm making enough research first.
That is research. All right.
Yeah.
Then that gets to wrap up our episode, or our first episode of Founders.
Yeah.
And then for those of you who are watching it for the first time, how do they get to connect with you? How do they get to connect with your brand?
Okay. We have social handles.
Yeah.
Like on TikTok, it's Havens Beauty Pro Products. On Instagram, the same, Havens Beauty Products. Then our phone contacts, it's 0789 92 83 33. That's MTN. Airtel is 0740 17 1993. Yes.
Yeah, so you can also go follow up what he said. We'll leave
Yes.
the links in the description.
Yes, please.
And if you're watching this channel and you found value out of it, then consider hitting the like button, share it with fellow founders, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. So we'll get to see you in the next one.